What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Columbia, South Carolina, because
home of the Gamecocks is where we're at.
Home of the Gamecocks, home of Wesley, Bryan.
Look, zoom in up there.
William Price, but also more importantly, home of
yours truly,
Willie Mudball. And
also known as Will Kilometers.
But this video is not about me. It's about Wesley's preparation for Harbor Town, his PGA Tour event that he won in 2017, Wesley? Is that right?
Many moons ago. 2017,
he's a PGA Tour winner if you guys didn't know. So as you guys have seen, Wesley has not been playing the best that he would like to. So in preparation for Harbor Town, he's putting in a little extra work. So we're gonna bring you along for that journey today and show you guys kind of how he preps for a PGA Tour event. So with that being said, let's get to work. But it would not be a video at the Gamecock practice facility if it wasn't for Pauline, Bouchard, however you pronounce it. Look who it is, everyone. Yes, she's back.
Just Poe.
Poe, got it. See ya. Look who is on, he's back. He's out here practicing. Special guest, and he knows he's gonna come today. Let's go. Willie Kilometers.
Welcome back to the channel. Got a great video for you today. I'm not in it, but
Yes.
Wes is.
No, you're gonna be in it. You gotta be.
Too.
All right, so we're just gonna, Wesley set up a little putting practice right now.
Yeah.
What are we going with?
The 5 foot range, which I don't know if you've kept up. I've moderately struggled from there. And then the 10 to 15 foot range. We're gonna do it all based on stats and percentages, and so we're gonna have a goal in mind, and the goal is gonna be average. In order for guys like me and Willie Kilometers over there to play good, we need to putt well above average. So that's kind of where we're at.
Cool.
Why is that?
Because we are not elite ball strikers.
Right, we're less than talented ball striking wise.
So
We're
some would
getting
say
there,
we are not
but-
gifted.
Yeah.
We're not physically gifted.
Wesley, you're an elite ball striker. I don't care what you say.
All right, so we got a lot of tees set up here. We got 2 separate holes at 5 feet apiece. The make percentage on tour from there is 80%. So I'm gonna hit them in groups of 10 because I'm not very good at math now. I used to be amazing at math. That's beside the point. So 8 out of 10 from 5 feet, and then we got 10 to 15 feet set up. 30% is the make percentage from that range. So we're gonna do 3 out of 10 from there, which makes what, 11 out of 20.
Okay.
We're gonna hit 40 total putts because we're gonna hit 2 balls from each tee. And I think if you take 11 times by 2, carry the 1, 22 out of 40 putts is the goal. Me and Willie Mudball are gonna be competing a little head-to-head action, but that's the goal.
Nice.
That's the bare minimum. That's average. I think we're gonna do like $5 a stroke, or $5 a make is usually what we do. So. No, that goes freaking right.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's a tough start. All right, so we're already a little behind pace. 7 out of 10 to start. 5 footers. Now move into the 10 to 15 foot range.
10 to 15. All he needs 3 out of 10 on this one. Actually 4 out of 10, and you're right back
4 out of
on
10 to get back.
schedule. Let's go.
That's a good start. Yeah.
That was big. 5 out of
Yep.
10 on the 10 to 15 foot range.
That was huge. We're back ahead
So
of schedule.
13 out of 20.
No, 12 out of 20.
Oh, 7. Yikes. 12 out of 20. Not bad. Got 2 more stations to go. We're gonna skip the second 5 foot or the third 5 foot station over here.
Checking on Will Miles. We'll see.
So see you back on the last and final station over here, Wesley. That's nice. Look at that stroke. All right, so through 3. Wesley went 9 out of 10 on the second 5 to 6 or 4 feet.
I think that was more of a 4 foot range.
4 foot range, but 9 out of 10. So he's 21 out of 30.
So, technically speaking, just 1 out of 10 is all we need, but we're not going to settle.
1 out of 10. But for the little match, William he went 14 out of 20, so he's well ahead of Wesley's pace. No, middle, you're hit too hard. Ugh. Complete. 27 out of 40. This last.
I got off to such a good start. I think I made 5 of the first 6 over here.
What'd you end up finishing on this one?
6.
6 out of 10 from 10 to 15 feet is really solid. Also, lastly, the last few weeks out on tour, your putting
has been suspect.
Suspect. So just like suspect for you, or suspect like on tour average? Because you're above average on tour for sure.
Yeah, I would say gently above average this year, but
Okay,
the last few weeks has been there's been glimmers of hope. There's been bright spots. There's been some putts hold, so to speak, and there also was some loose ones that got away. I missed a couple tap-ins this past week.
You've done it your whole life.
Mm-hmm. And those are things that need to get cleaned up. I mean, there's no place in the game for that. Like, take your time, go through the routine, line it up, hit every putt with 100% focus, and I lost focus a couple times last week.
I do a lot of chalk line putting, you do as well, but there obviously needs to be time and place for this. What do you say percentage-wise, like if you're setting up an hour practice session, you do chalk line and stroke stuff versus like routine and try to make putts?
One, putting for an hour a day does not keep the green struggles away, George, so it's more than an hour of putting a day.
Wow.
I would say about 30% of the time is here on like the strokes gain side of things, and then 70% is not necessarily stroke, but the perfect putter stuff and
chalk line.
Miles with the splash down on the first putt.
Thanks, man. I told you I loved you. For Wesley, clipped Sir William
by 2 strokes. By 2 strokes.
He's so mad he's just walking into the distance. Let's see you later, man. All right, Wesley, here's the first of many questions today. This one's serious. So, 2017, what is the one thing that you kind of remember about your win at Harbortown?
I'm trying to figure out, what do I remember?
Like,
I'll tell you what I do remember.
One thing that like sticks in your mind, like this was really cool, this was doing well, or this like how I was feeling. Like,
well, I had, I think, 3 top 10s in 4 events leading up to it. 3 of them in a row, actually. And then I didn't play particularly well down in Puerto Rico. But I remember I was in pretty good form going into it, and I started off, I was a little bit nervous on the 10th hole, early Thursday morning. First tee shot, snap hook into the left hazard, and I go up there, the marshal's like, oh yeah, it went in right at the alligator. So then I've got to somehow get from me to the camera away from the alligator to measure out 2 club lengths, and I quick hit that one. So anyway, I think I made bogey or double to start off the tournament, but that's it's one of the fonder memories. Or throwing up in my mouth on the 17th tee.
We'll get to that later.
That was a half mouthful of throw up. Spit it all out, spew it out, or chug it down with some water, and went with that option.
All right, on to wedges now. Notice these little ball placements.
Oh wow, we got a frog.
We got a frog. Nice old friend to come join us for wedges.
Dead?
So, as you can see, we're doing little increments here. There, and they're the targets. And there's not a lot of golf balls in one spot, and he's changing locations, so hitting different distances, different clubs. We'll get Wesley to explain why here in about 8 seconds.
Well, we should have about 70 to 115 yards, and just hitting a handful of balls from each number helps you start to realize like what your comfortable numbers are, what your comfortable yardages are, if you're having to chip out of the trees, if you're having to lay up on a par 5, or if you have a short 4 par that you can attack with wedges. You got to make sure you got all the numbers dialed in.
Nice. Look at these wedge stripes. I mean, well, does it get any better? Like, really, does it get any better than nice stripes on nice grass?
Well, I like kind of spread my divots out, like kind of hit one there, one. I'm more of like, how much grass can we use?
Well, as you can see, we got plenty of it. But I mean, look at these. That's turf right there. That's turf divots. What, does that make sense? No.
That's turf.
But this one, look at this one. This is nice. This is gotta be.
That's one of my divot patterns right there.
That's good
Those
artwork.
are mine. Those are mine. those are mine.
Some good artwork out here. Nice work. Now get to work, all right?
No, I'm just
get to work.
you know.
Yeah, so this is the wedges. This is how a tour player practices wedges. So what I'm gonna do, get some cool angles, get some cool shots for you guys. Show off Wesley's wedge form, because honestly, when he's on, I would put him against any player on the PGA Tour with wedges, and you guys have seen that. So let's see some of these wedges from Wesley. And oh yeah, and Will, of course. Can't leave him out.
Whenever we're practicing, I will say it's a nice tip at home if you are trying to get a lot better. If you have people to practice with that you're going to stay really competitive with, instead of just goof off and go and have a little slap and giggle time, it's probably not, wow, almost a pole banger start. Someone that you can get super competitive with and compete. I think it'll help your practice.
But yeah, we were just super competitive growing up, and that's one thing that's helped both of us to get where we are in our golf careers, is we had each other we were both really good, and we both pushed each other to be better. So yeah, good tip, Wesley. Now, show me some good wedges. Yes. Wesley, what are your keys to hitting wedges? Give me two things that you're thinking of or you're trying to do.
Solid contact, good direction, and then I just got the number stored away up here somewhere.
Okay, wow, simple. Finger here. One of these shots. He wants me to zoom in. There's no way one of y'all are gonna hit these shots. There's no way.
Seriously?
No, no way.
In all of these balls or just these?
These 5 shots.
Yeah, one of these. I'm on my number. This is it.
It says. I mean, yeah, it landed like a foot left.
Little Louis Oosthuizen.
Oh.
Bounced into it.
Bounce.
Hey, bounce that.
No, it doesn't count.
Hey, that counts in my book. Are you kidding me? He said he was gonna hit the pole, and he did. That's pretty sick.
Not in my
Hey, I don't care. That's sick. Really? Wow, at the same time? That was cool.
Same flight, same shot.
So you have 106, and a lot of people might try to hit like a full lob wedge just to hit swings hard and whatever, but you guys are swinging smooth, hitting these nice controlled 80% top swings. I feel like that's what all good wedge players do. Is that what you kind of?
I mean, I still have max numbers.
But for the most part, you're hitting wedges about this pace a lot of the time.
Yeah, usually not all out.
Yeah.
On wedges.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
It's a control club.
So, do what these guys are doing, because that's pretty. All right, Don, so how you feeling going into this week?
Who's
like
Don?
Ron? Don's your gym name.
Who's Ron?
Ron is your middle name.
Compared to, like, you got a week of work, last couple weeks on tour, you know, a couple missed cuts, but your game's fine. But do you feel like you've improved? Like, are you feeling good going into Harbor Town or what?
My golly, we can only hope you've improved.
I'll tell you one thing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there were some low moments, but I feel like we pushed through. We hit balls basically till the hands bled every single day. It was just a ball beating beginning half of the week, and then later half of the week is played some golf yesterday, and today's more of refining work, not volume, so to speak. But
yeah. So goals for next week, like obviously you want to win, but do you have any like, hey, I want to hit this amount of greens or do this next week?
I just want Sunday afternoon to roll around and just have a chance.
Okay.
Whether it's a 10-shot lead or, 10 strokes back wouldn't be preferable, but I feel like somewhere in the couple to few back on Sunday afternoon with a chance would be nice.
Would you say that a secondary goal would be keep it in the top 110 of the field?
That's a good.
For those of you who think I'm really serious about that, it's a joke. It was all out of friendly love.
That was good.
There's no response.
Not too many times Wesley's left speechless, but this is one of them.
That's it. I'm gonna go work on my bump and runs.
So what's next? You get wedges done, putting's done. What do we got on the docket here?
We're gonna go do some bump and runs. Like I said, I haven't practiced it in about 5 years, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Front edge of the green is the play on 5. So
I know you have
hopefully with a wedge or short iron in our hand, we're not going for the front edge of that green.
But based on last week, anything's possible. Like Kevin Garnett once said, anything's possible.
All right, everyone's favorite segment on the channel is what are Will and Wesley eating? So Will, pastrami, turkey, tomato, what do we got in there?
We got turkey, low sodium turkey. We got pepperoni.
High sodium pepperoni.
High sodium pepperoni. Gotta even it out. Jalapeno jack cheese.
Even higher sodium.
Some wheat bread. We got an apple. Already had the clementines. Got some granola.
Protein granola.
And then got some oven roasted almonds. A little apple.
Okay.
I used that apple twice.
I did, but I wanted to show everybody that.
And Wesley, what do you got there?
Egg roll in a bowl from last night.
Okay.
Ground beef, slaw.
Did you make that yourself?
I did.
Wow. Probably some
Tortilla chips. Premium beef stick. Chops.
nice.
I got some 2 meatballs.
just to be safe.
Clementines.
These guys are never short on food.
Protein
that is
pack.
for sure.
And then protein shake.
Jeez.
And then more beef.
My gosh, these guys are out of. I mean,
That's 44 Farms beef. That's quality.
yeah, we had to interrupt this regularly scheduled programming to show you guys the real important things, like eating. But now, full swing. We're gonna see what Wesley's working on. See if his swing's actually getting better. Like you said earlier in the video, it's more of a maintenance than an overhaul kind of practice session. So you're just gonna
Just regularly scheduled programming.
So just kind of throw your lines down, pick a few targets, hit some.
Probably one target and just hit a lot of repetitive shots. Get the body working in the right directions.
As opposed to, like you said, when you're practicing full swing earlier in the week, what did that session look like?
I was hitting a lot of golf balls with a couple different swing thoughts, trying to work on a few things with the golf swing.
Gotcha.
And today's just not the day for it.
So, so it's like kind of a tournament, you're just going to be thinking shot shape and then hitting the shot.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just going to try and neutral everything out. Wow, dog park.
Cool.
A lot of neutral shots.
Cool, love it.
George, we're getting back to the roots.
Going back to the roots, I love it. This is the Wesley Bryan I know and love to see. So what he's trying to do is just make divots that start at his target line, which if they're perpendicular to those lines, the divot is, it's a good shot. Pretty simple.
Where's Beagle? Yeah. I'm not going to be what we last.
Like no screens an hour before bed.
Oh, they're great. They're recovered.
Way better.
Be here all afternoon, boys.
Well, that's good. I can end tonight.
Target is the white flag.
Gotta teach the kids
All right.
five
I love you.
guys.
Bye. That is 5 feet right. That is right at target.
Thing is, the worst thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
Well, I failed to mention earlier, I apologize in advance. You're a PGA Tour Canada member now. But last time you were on the channel, you weren't. So Guys,
Yeah. Thank
he
you.
finished top 15 at PGA Tour Canada Q School, which actually is pretty impressive. I think it was 15, right?
Yeah,
16?
I tied for 15.
Yeah, which is insane. It's really good. So you have PGA Tour Canada status. So that's where you'll be this summer.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll
So
see
congrats,
what the
man.
border happens.
What numbers did you shoot and how do you feel about it?
I shot 75, opened with a really hot front nine of 40 my first day. Shot 75, then I shot 72.
Okay.
So I shot even, then I shot 69, 3 under, then I shot 68.
Nice.
Bogey free over the last 36.
That's pretty sick.
That was wow.
Nice work. Hey, we're proud of you.
Thanks, George.
Did you bogey?
Gosh. Driver, we got the Epic.
We got the Epic Speed,
What are they called?
The triple diamond.
Triple Diamond.
I
Nice.
use KBS.
10.5. but what-
NS.
Yeah.
So 10.5, so you got 10.5. Nice.
We got a lot of toe marks.
Hey, toe, that's my toe miss too.
We got the John Rahm Autola shaft.
How'd you play last week, okay?
And the Golf Bride. Golf Bride
Golf
gently
Bride.
used,
Face down or backwards.
yep, backwards.
Love
New
it.
grip next week.
12 to 18 mile-an-hour winds. 20 to
Oh
25
my
knots.
goodness.
I don't think
It's the best drive I've ever seen.
Physically, he's got it. Me, never did. Mentally, I've got it.
He's got it.
Where did that go, Wesley? Just there left?
What do you guys do?
You want to see this?
God, that's so good. It's
Hey,
absolutely
you,
uh,
insane. I am excited to watch this in person
I don't know.
next week
Come
at the
on.
RBC. Actually, it's today though. If you're watching this video, I'm watching Wesley right now.
It's supposed to be
Hopefully
your
tear
party
it up.
gift, man.
And a send-off drive goes like.
What's this?
Love it.
Billy
go.
Martin with
Mills Miles. Okay, Miles, if you were to look up and see me, let's say late Sunday afternoon, top 5 on the leaderboard, somewhere around the lead, within striking distance, and you were to look down below at my stats, what do you think my stat line would have to read in order for that to happen?
I think I'll run through the stats. I think fairway percentage, and I have a wry smile on my face just thinking about this, but about being in the top 5 on a Sunday. Wow, it's been a while, guys. So fairway percentage, you're probably looking at somewhere in the 55 to 60 percentage.
Okay.
Greens and reg, probably in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 70s percentage. Up and downs, haven't been doing much of that lately. I don't know if it's more of the chipping or the wand.
I've been
but
working on my up, down, downs.
yeah, see, it's the key is up and down. Just
Up
one
and
of
down,
each.
down.
Yeah, no, you just get one of each.
Okay.
But that probably needs to be in the
Even sometimes
High,
the up, and
those
down.
gonna be high 60s.
yeah,
honestly.
probably in the mid to high 60s.
Okay.
Putting.
Putting. I mean, we got to clean up inside of 2 feet, really. I mean, that has been a struggle for this
So
team.
if we can get percentage inside 5 feet like 98%, 95%.
Well, yeah, usually the guys who win, they hardly miss any inside of like 8 feet for the whole week.
All right, so
They miss like 2 or 3.
those are Will Miles' keys to Wesley's success.
Yeah, so we can only hope for the best on the top, inside the top 5 on a Sunday.
Nice. And with that, guys, this video is a wrap. This is a wrap on Wesley's practice day in preparation for the RBC Heritage, which is going on right now if you're watching this video. So, pumped to be watching out there. I'm actually gonna be out there. So, that being said, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Will, always a pleasure. Honorable.
The pleasure is mine, George.
It's just an honor, really. And Wesley, thanks for letting me just come film you and interrupt your practice.
See
But
you
anyway,
guys.
play well this week. Play well next week. Let's go.